All right, what we are going to be doing is a continuous contour line of a still life, right? So still life, excellent. Continuous contour line of a still life. Write that on the top of your page so that you don't forget what this technique is about. Now check me out here, and then we're gonna do it ourselves, right? So a contour means outline, right? The outline of something. And we've been working on techniques of simplification of what we see into lines and basic shapes so that we can compare them to each other and draw more accurately, right? Now a continuous contour means that we're going to keep our pencil down the entire time. So we're going to do this strategy of drawing and simplifying what we're seeing into basic shapes so that we can compare them easier, but we're not going to lift our pencil as we do it, right? So notice what I'm doing here. I'm going to move around the paper strategically. I'm going to start with the tallest object here because that's kind of going to set the boundary for my drawing in general. And I'm not going to lift my pencil. It's okay if you overlap things, and if you make a mistake, it's okay. Just keep drawing over what you would have drawn. Again, I'm using shapes without lifting my pencil, simplifying it, capturing the angle of things, considering the width, considering the overlap. How do things overlap here? We've got this can that's over here. How wide is that can from the bottle? Again, using basic shapes, cylinders or rectangles, right? Using your line of symmetry, right? So that you can compare the angles. Now we're gonna get this next can here. Again, as I draw this can, I'm comparing it to the first can I drew, and this is a little taller than that. How does it compare to the blue bottle next to it? How far to the left does it go, right? In comparison to the pear. I am going to pretend like I can see through this object so that I can get that curve correctly, and that's okay. And again, now we're going to compare this apple to the pear, and this is the lowest object on our picture plane, right? The most to the left. So the question is, how far to the left? And notice that I'm overlapping several times. I am redoing some of these lines if I need to make adjustments, right? I'm kind of passing strategically through the composition. I'm kind of cleaning things up without lifting my pencil, just pressing a little bit harder here, right? And kind of defining where these boundaries are here. Haven't lifted my pencil yet. And that's pretty much it. That is a continuous contour line drawing and the strategies behind it of a still life drawing. Now, this is a useful strategy that gets us to start observing more of what we're seeing in comparing these shapes, but it's also a starting point for gesture drawing, which is a loose and accurate drawing. And you do a lot of this repetitive line work as you're doing that, right? In a gesture drawing, you'd be doing this quicker, and you would be drawing over the same lines to kind of create those shapes, right? But you're allowed to lift the pencil. So there's a combination of sketching and continuous contour that makes up the gesture drawing. And that's it.